One day you might find yourself in a really dangerous position. You might be like, oh no, what am I gonna do? But luckily for you, you saw this video of the top 10 survival tips that can save your life one day. Now, obviously, I hope you guys are never in any of these situations because they are absolutely horrible. But just in case, spread this information around so you're prepared. Also, one like saves a puppy from a dangerous situation, so like to save puppies. First up on the list, we have surviving plane crash. One of my biggest fears every time I'm on a plane. Now here's the thing. A lot of the bracing positions they tell you to do aren't really designed to save you because it's cheaper for the planes to just kill you than, you know, pay your medical bills. So it's safer to actually put your hand onto the seat in front of you like this and push forward so that it protects your head and your body in case there's impact. The chances are still not amazing, but it does increase your chances. Another thing you can do is try to guess where the plane is gonna crash. So if it looks like it's gonna crash in the water, obviously you want to have a life jacket prepared. Also, never fly United. There's not enough life hacks that can save you from flying United. Okay, so imagine this. You survived your plane crash, but now you're on the Himalayas. How? You were on your way to Miami. How did this happen? I don't know, but it did. I do know one thing. People who do ask questions or ask too many questions in emergency situations usually end up dead. So stop asking questions and start acting. It's time for us to put on our big boy pants and assess the situation. So as we know, it's pretty cold over there. So we're gonna need to start a fire, but don't worry, I got you guys covered. If you have an alcohol swab on you, it's very flammable and easy to make a fire with. Also, surprising fact, Doritos are super flammable. Now I know it's very easy to find Doritos in the wilderness. This is why you can always eat Doritos. Just tell mom and dad, you're saving it for survival. All right, so you've successfully created a fire. All is calm, except, what is that? It's an avalanche. Okay guys, so the avalanche is coming. Whatever you do, do not try to outrun it. It is faster than you. Try to go horizontally if that's possible. So if it is impossible, the next thing you do is you take a deep breath and you put your arms and feet in front of you and try to create like an air pocket in the snow. Now, once you're covered in snow, try not to use up all the air and pee yourself. You heard me right. You need to pee yourself because this makes it easier for the search dogs to find you. All right. So you made it safely out of the avalanche because of your quick thinking and also because of this video. You're welcome, by the way. Except one little problem. Those barking noises weren't rescue dogs. They were wolves. They were attracted to your pee. Why the hell would you pee yourself? There's nothing you can do about it now. Now you're gonna have to fight these wolves with your pee-soaked pants. It's gonna be a great story to tell your children one day. When a wolf attacks, your best bet is to go for the nose. Kick as hard as you can. Wolves are fast, but the kick to the nose might be enough to just scare it off. So as you come down to the mountain, you go inside the bank and you start telling the lady in front of you about how you just beat up a wolf with your pee-soaked pants, and she's not that impressed. But if she's not impressed by that, guys, nothing is gonna impress her. But then suddenly, 4 armed men with masks covering their face run into the bank, and now you have yourself in a hostage position. The first few minutes are the most crucial because you have an opportunity to escape in the chaos, of course. However, if that opportunity doesn't present itself, stay put. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. Be compliant and constantly reassess the risks and advantages of attempting an escape. But lucky for you, you listened to me. You found a way to escape and you even stole the robbers' cars as a getaway car. Good job. Now, you have had quite the day, haven't you? You're really tired and groggy, and you're not paying attention to the road, so you might crash that car into a lake. Now the car is sinking fast, very fast, and you don't know what to do. Timing is very important right now. You only have 90 seconds approximately before the car gets filled up with water. Do not attempt to open the doors. Once the water reaches the bottom of the door, it's not gonna open. The power windows is your best bet. Now you have to get to them before 45 seconds is up or else they also won't work. If you miss your opportunity to open the window, you can actually remove the headrest and use the 2 prongs to either pry open a window or to smash it open. If you still can't do this, you're not strong enough for whatever reason, your last chance is to wait for the car to fully fill up with water, and you have to hold your breath this whole time, so this is not good unless you're really good at holding your breath. And when the car depressurizes, you might be able to open up the doors. But like I said, you want to get out before that. Man, the day you've had would make anybody hungry. So now you're eating your delicious spaghetti and meatballs, and suddenly you start choking on the meatball. Now, hopefully you're in a public place and someone can help you. But if you're not, what you want to do is actually throw yourself up against a solid surface like a desk, a table, or a chair, and actually try to force it to come out of you. So just when you saw the room getting dark, bam, meatball comes flying out of your throat and hits a really hot girl. I guess you screwed that one up, didn't you? But at least you're alive. There is no way that today could get any worse. So you start heading home. However, you weren't paying attention to where you're going, so that elevator you got out that you thought was leading to a hallway actually was a balcony, and now you're falling from very high up. 10 stories to be exact. But even though 100 feet seems really high, you can still survive this. The world record for surviving a fall without a parachute is actually 10,000 feet. Meters. I meant meters, guys. Now, when you're falling, you want to assume an arch position and create as much drag as possible to slow your fall down. Next, you want to spot your landing. If you can land in water or something soft, that is obviously ideal. Now, tuck your head and feet in and try to roll. Yes, you do this in video games and it stops you from getting fall damage. Works in real life too. Plus, you look really badass. So after you've landed that amazing roll, you see a crowd of people running towards you. They must be running towards you to congratulate you, right? Nah, it's just a herd of zombies. Now, I want you guys to suggest ways to survive zombie attacks for me in the comments, since I've been giving you guys all these tips. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope you guys are never in any of these situations. But if you are, always remember to just be yourself. Start practicing now. Do it. Just do it.